Hi, hello. I'm stuck in traffic on the 78, and I just dropped my babies off with my in-laws, and I'm getting a date night. We're gonna go to a Padre game, and I'm really excited. We haven't had a date night in forever. We were supposed to have one 2 weeks ago, but then my father-in-law got COVID. So 2 weeks later, we're finally getting our date night. I'm so excited. And I just figured while I'm sitting here in traffic and the car is deafeningly quiet, I should just talk. And I think we should talk about screen time. Let's talk about kids' screen time. My 4-year-old didn't get an iPad until he was like 3, and we were going to go on a trip. So we got him an iPad. So like, I separate your kid watching like a television and your kid being like an iPad kid, because I think iPad kids are a different breed. And like when you play games and like you get really sucked in, I'm not down with that. But I'm a big believer in the TV helping you have a moment of peace as a mom. If I need 20 minutes to go take a shower, like I want to know what shows I can stick on that aren't going to make my kids super annoying. So the ones that I've been utilizing for the last few years, because now I have a 1.5-year-old as well. So I've got a 4-year-old boy and a 1.5-year-old boy. And the shows that I let them watch are Daniel Tiger. That one's great. When they're babies, I let them watch Miss Rachel. They're both kind of over that at this point. And then what else? They do Curious George. My 4-year-old's obsessed with Curious George. And then there's also, hold on, I'm gonna lane merge. Oh, this is dangerous. The other ones are Trash Truck. My 1.5-year-old's obsessed with Trash Truck, but my 4-year-old will also watch it. What one did they turn on the other day? And I was like, oh, that's right. Stinky and Dirty. Stinky and Dirty. It's on Paramount Plus. Amazon. One of those. Oh, and if your kid's a little bit older, Storybots. Storybots is amazing. It's all about like education, and I mean all of them are educational, but like Storybots is pretty cool. Some of the ones that I let my 4-year-old watch that are still like kind of annoying in my opinion are Blaze. It's about a monster truck and his friends, and like it's still like super educational, and it talks about a bunch of physics and stuff, but of course it's trucks, so my 4-year-old's all about it. And then occasionally I'll let him watch Blippi, but it's kind of the bane of my existence. Like that's when I really need like, you know, like a minute. I'll let him watch Blippi. Oh, and then how could I forget Bluey? Bluey's the GOAT. I love Bluey. I can watch Bluey. And so yeah, there's lots of those. And then to be completely honest, when I first started letting my oldest have screen time, I just straight up did like old school Disney movies. I felt like I would rather him watch something that had to keep his attention like for longer, instead of like those short clips that are supposed to like keep your kid mesmerized. Some of his favorites to this day is like Bug's Life. Like Bug's Life is great. Bug's Life, Toy Story, and obviously Cars. I think Cars was his first love. But yeah, that's my opinion. And just like watch it, dude. If you think your kid is getting out of hand, like reduce the screen time. Like there's a time and a place for everything. When we were on vacation and we were like having long travel days, like yeah, give the kid the iPad. It's not gonna like melt their brain, but like make sure they get out and like stretch. Like my kids are very active. Like they're very active. The TV could be on, and if I say, hey, you want to go outside, they're gonna go outside. So I think that's kind of like the threshold that you need to monitor. And yeah, I'm so flippin' excited for my my date. So I'm gonna film my outfit and I don't know if I'm going to go to a fancy dinner. We're probably just going to get like dogs at the park. But I'll check in with you later. It's going to be so fun. Okay, bye.